Guys, welcome back to Garage Bonds 95, and today we are going to be installing a crankshaft position sensor, I believe so. It's code P0335 in 2010 Camaro SS. It started misfiring yesterday, but I've been noticing like a lack of power recently. I've been thinking it's spark plugs, but this might fix it. I need to install it, and but this video is going to be of how, not necessarily how to fix it, because I don't know if it's going to fix that code P0335. But it's a code on where is it located at, and what do you have to do to take it off to put the new one back on. Because I was looking on the forums of Gen Camaro, and you really can't find much information on how to do it. And I looked up some videos on YouTube, and I didn't find anything either. So I'm gonna show you guys where is it located at, how to install it back on. Hopefully, if I can hold the camera, and hopefully it works. So if you're gonna be doing this at your house and you have no help, you're gonna have to jack up the car pretty high to get underneath it, especially if it's lowered. I have these car ramps, and I put a piece of wood so it doesn't scrape in the front whenever I'm driving on top of them. But yeah, it needs to be jacked up pretty high, because you need to get underneath it, remove the starter. So make sure, by the way, this is not advertised by O'Reilly's. Make sure you jack up the car, make sure you let it cool down, because if you've been driving it, it's gonna be hot. Come to the back of your car, disconnect the battery.
Let's go ahead and disconnect the battery right now. So it's a 10 millimeter. I'm just going to disconnect the positive. And sure, just pop it. There you go. That's safe right there. You know, this is disconnect though, just to be the safe side.
I don't think you have to. I think mainly, honestly, you're supposed to disconnect the ground, but there. Both are disconnected. So that's pretty much what you gotta do. It should be a fairly easy process, especially if you have power tools. But look, I got a new project. I sold a Dodge Ram, and I got this truck from my fiance's grandfather. He was gonna junk it. It's a perfectly nice truck, but he was gonna trash it into the junkyard because the engine was bad. I did a little detail on it, not much, but I put a screen, clean the seats, clean the floors. I need to do more detailing, honestly. It's a 5-speed manual transmission. It's a Ford, yes, I know, but it's a V6 right now at this time. Manual windows, manual locks. It's you can open the doors from the back, but I gotta fix this door. Really, the paint in perfect condition. The only thing, it has a little dent in here, and this tail light is a little cracked right there. Yeah, it is a Ford F-150 Sport. Needs a new cap for the wheel. Besides that, it's really good. I've been working on it. I did some clay on the hood because the hood was stained from like years that it's never been detailed. Right now it has no engine. you can see I need to clean this section before I put the engine back in, because I want to spray paint it the frame black. I already started on the outside of the frame, as you can see probably in here. I've been doing this, and then all the bottom you can see it's all black already. But yeah, I've been spray painting all the accessories, the oil pan. I need to do the valve covers. I already did the compressor, the pulleys. I have all the parts in here to rebuild it. This is the water pump. I got the rings, the bolts. I got the intake, the cold intake. The block is right here. This is the same block. The head's right there. The intake manifold. So I have a buddy of mine that's gonna help me put it back together, because I know how to take it apart and I know how to put it back on, but I don't know how to really. I don't know how to torque stuff to proper specs. So I'm gonna be learning that in the process. But I hope you guys like Fords, because I'm gonna be doing a few videos on that too. So we'll see how that goes. So this is where it's located at. See the starter? Let's see if it focuses. Yep, this is the starter right there. There's one bolt right there. There's that one right there, and then there's one back there, right there. And I believe if you take that one and that one, the starter should come down. I think you might have to take this one right here too. You see it on the light, that one right there. I think it holds into the heat shield covered with the head that separates the headers from the starter. So taking that off. Oh, and I believe there's another one right there. I think those are 8 mils, and then these are, I think, 14. And that's the crankshaft position sensor right there. That's the location of it. It's on above the starter. That's a 10 millimeter, and the sensor was about $36, I believe, so at O'Reilly's. But that's the location of it right there. So you have to take this starter off to get to it, because I don't think you're going to be able to reach it without even if you have special tools for it. The sensor will just be too big to be able to pull it out. But let me show you guys how to do it. So this is the crankshaft position sensor. You're gonna have to actually wiggle it around out of here, because the starter doesn't come all the way down, because the transmission oil lines cooler lines are right here. So yeah, you have to work your way around it, but you still have to loosen up the starter so you can have more space to work on it. If you can see how I brought it down right there, you see. But it's just a pain in the ass to take it out. But hopefully that fixes that code and that misfire and the hesitation on startups, because it hesitates to start up when I'm trying to turn it on. But we'll see. Alright guys, so whenever you're done putting everything back together, I had taken off the cold air intake. I had taken the serpentine belt off before, because I thought the crankshaft sensor was the one that's underneath the water pump, but I believe that's the camshaft position sensor. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it was a little bit frustrating. That's why I couldn't really record much. But all you gotta do now is connect the battery back.
try to close this cover.
Alright. Double check everything that is bolted down, and let's go ahead and start the car. Oh wow. It actually started really fast. Okay, let's try that again. Clutch in. One turn. Yeah, I fixed my problem. It actually started like, it sounds like I put a brand new starter. That's how it sounds. Yeah, man. Let me know if you guys like this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, please subscribe. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day. You guys enjoy y'all's weekend. I'll try and upload more videos. Let me know what y'all are interested in, and I'll try to bring it out. I don't think there's any videos out there of how to change the camshaft position sensor. I did my best on trying to record it, but hopefully you guys get an idea of how to do it.